increasingly complex business landscape. Now, the Australian market, of course, has a number of unique challenges given our small population relative to large geography and overrepresentation of both local and foreign providers in most market segments. This, combined with our high cost base, inflated and resilient dollar, emerging market entrants, digital disruption, and changing consumer demographics and behaviours, are all making for a very challenging environment for all those on the call. Having said this, there are some clear winners in this market, taking share off the traditional incumbents. Think Audi in groceries, Samsung in consumer durables, Huawei in telecommunications, ING Direct in banking, Zara in retail, Hyundai in auto, just to name a few. All taking share and all multinationals. Now, Pete knows this market well, having grown up in Australia and cut his corporate teeth in this market before heading to the US around 5 years ago. Pete, thank you so much for joining us today, for sharing your insights and giving us a sneak peek at what we will be reading in due course in your soon-to-be-released Compelled to Buy book. It's great to have you on the call, and over to you.
Thanks, Rich, and g'day to the rest of the CEO Forum and CFO Forum and HR Forum, and sounds like ELM participants as well. I was getting a little depressed there, Rich, when you started talking about the reality of the Australian market. I had courteously forgotten some of those more difficult elements, but you're right. There are some organisations doing phenomenally well locally, but also internationally. And the research we're going to talk about today really is an international piece of work, but I feel like there's tremendous application to the Australian context, so I'm looking forward to the chat. I will just say a couple of things up front. Number one, webinars can be as boring as ever if no one gets involved, so please feel free to ask as many questions as you'd like. We've put a couple of really basic polls in here for a little bit of self-reflection and self-assessment, but please don't wait till the end, because those of you that know me know I'll probably talk